Virgo, welcome to your general reading. Okay, this is Pythia's Prophecy Tarot. This is going to be a reading for 2024. Yeah, I'm going to get one card, Virgo, for each month, okay, of the year, and we'll try to keep it general. Let's just see what comes up. So, what is the message for 2024 for Virgo? January. What is the message for Virgo for January? Okay, I've got two, the Empress and the Page of Cups. Okay, February, the Moon, March, Temperance, April, Knight of Coins, May, we've got the Eight of Wands. June, we've got the Star. July, we've got the Six of Cups and Judgment. Okay. August, we've got the Seven of Wands. September, we've got the Three of Swords. October, Three of Cups. November, the Hermit. And December, Ten of Swords. All right, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever's happening, Virgo, in 2024, it is a very destined change. Okay. We've got Pluto moving into Aquarius, I think, in 2024, at least for a while. So yeah, there's big things happening cosmically. This whatever's going down here, it is a very destined change. Now, you start the year off with the Empress and the Page of Cups. So you're working towards, you're putting your emotions towards something that you think is going to be very abundant, right? Something that you think is going to lead to prosperity. And then in February, we've got the Moon. So there's a whole lot of confusion and feeling like, yeah, something that's confusing maybe about this, okay, about whatever it is you're putting your work towards. Now, we've got Temperance here following in March. So whatever this period of confusion or fear, it is going to be resolved by March. You're going to feel better. With that Knight of Coins, you're going to start working, right? Working on moving forward with this Eight of Wands. You do have, there's some goal that you want to move towards with that Star, and you're going to be very methodical, in working towards it. Like, you're going to get all your ducks in a row, okay? Because although you do want to achieve this goal pretty quickly, with that Knight of Pentacles energy, you are very methodical, right? You want to, dot your I's and cross your T's, right? And make sure everything's right. So, yeah. So it's interesting that in February, we've got this kind of blip with the Moon, but we'll see. Now, in July, we've got the Six of Cups and Judgment. So this is strong reconciliation energy. There's a strong decision to, or a pull to the past, right? There's something that you're drawn to in the past, maybe a person, okay? We've got the Seven of Wands coming up. So you are going to fight for this goal that you have in mind. And I feel with this Three of Swords, you're prepared to hurt people, okay, if necessary. You're prepared for the heartache. Because with this Three of Swords, Three of Cups, if it's a sphere of a relationship, then it's definitely a third party. And if it's not a relationship, then it may just be that you're hurting friends, okay, or your peer group, right? People are going to be disappointed in you, moving towards this goal, okay? But with this Hermit energy, you're not letting anyone sway you. You're not really listening to these people. You may even start to withdraw from your friends' groups, okay? in preparation, because you know that they're not going to be pleased about this goal. You know, honestly, it's reminding me of the Cancer reading. So you might want to check that out. And then with this Ten of Swords, there is going to be an end here. Okay, there's going to be some kind of painful end. So let's start. But it is destined. Okay, it's a destined change. Now, let's start clarifying. What's the deck I used? Oh, yeah, there. So let's start with the Empress and the Page of Cups. Why is that there? The Moon. That's interesting. Oh, and we've got the Tower beneath it. Okay, and in this deck as well, beneath the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Tower. So there's a Tower looming, and it is destined, Virgo. It is destined. But you're not sure, okay, with that Moon, there's a lot you're not seeing about the situation that you're working on right now. Maybe it's just not built on a very firm foundation, right? That's usually why the Tower comes crumbling down and you just haven't seen it. Now let's look at this Moon. Why is the Moon there in February? Why is the Moon there? Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's a need to see the truth of the situation. Okay, I think you're putting your time and energy towards something that with that Moon is not real. Okay, it's clouded. You're working on the wrong thing basically. If it's a relationship, it's a wrong one, and you need to see the reality of it. Maybe you will by February. Okay, now let's look at Temperance. Why is that there? Yeah, Judgment. See, you're going to have a big wake-up call about the right relationship for you or the right job for you, right? The right path for you. Because whatever you're working towards is, you don't see that clearly at the time right now. Okay, now let's look at Knight of Coins. Justice. Yeah, so you're going to work on what it is that's right for you. Okay, now let's look at the Eight of Wands. Seven of Cups. So I think there's some confusion, okay, about how to proceed with this goal. Maybe, because this Tower, you didn't see it coming with that Moon, right? And it's lurking as well. We had it in two decks, right? So this Tower is lurking. But it's a good Tower, I feel, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like that. Because whatever you've been working on right now with that Moon, it's not real. It's not going anywhere. Now let's look at the Star. Yeah, the Hermit. Right? So you're going to be confused, okay? There is going to be a little period of confusion about this goal that you want to go towards. And then you're going to be very focused on it. You're going to be extremely focused on it. Now let's look at Six of Cups and Judgment. Why is that there? Page of Swords. Yeah. I think you learn something about the past. You'll have some kind of... There's something you're going to learn about your past, okay? And it's going to be a wake-up. Now, if it's not a past relationship, then it could be a past job, a past opportunity, right? There's something, but you're going to learn something. Now, let's look at the Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. So then you're going to be very determined to have success, okay? Yeah, you're going to be quite determined to have success. I think once you see the truth of the situation you're in currently, right, that some situation that isn't real, then you have no problem cutting it out. Okay, now let's look at the Three of Swords. Two of Cups. Yeah, I think there's heartbreak here coming up, Virgo. Okay. When it comes to love, now this may be past energy. It's possible that you're just becoming aware of it. Okay, with that Temperance and Judgment sitting right above, it may be that you're just becoming aware of it. Right, something that you were not aware of. Now, let's look at the Three of Cups. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave these friends behind. That's what I'm getting. You're gonna have to leave a bunch of people behind, okay? And there's going to be some heartbreak, like they're not going to be happy for this love, okay? There's a third energy here that is standing in the way, and I mean, it may be a partner for some of you, right? With that Empress and Page of Cups, it could be another relationship, like maybe the mother of your children or something. But if it's not, it's friends, right? Friends who are not happy about a relationship, something like that. Now let's look at the Hermit. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're going to do what's best for you, right? What is going to lead to stability for you? I mean, you are an earth sign, you're very practical, and that's what ultimately you're going to be focused on, okay? So if it's a job that you're going back to in the past, then these co-workers at your current place, you know, it's like they're going to be disappointed in you, right? Now let's look at the Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. I think this represents a role that you played, Virgo, okay? Masculine or feminine, whatever, it doesn't matter. But you were loyal, you were dedicated, you were working. And these people are going to feel betrayed, okay? That you're leaving, that you're moving on from them. Yeah. Now let's start clarifying a little bit more. Let's look at that moon. Where's the moon there? Seven of Cups. See, it's an illusion. Whatever you've been putting energy towards, it's not real. Okay. If it's a relationship, it really wasn't going anywhere, or there was something deceptive about it that you didn't see. If it's a job, again, it was a dead end, but you were putting in a lot of work there. Okay, something like that. Now let's look at the Queen of Swords. Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, with the Page of Wands reversed, it's a non-starter, right? You need to see the truth that it's a non-starter, this deception around this opportunity that you were putting all your time and energy into. Okay. If it's job, let's say it's like like maybe you were working for a startup and they never had funding. Okay, so it was never going anywhere, but you were pouring a lot of time and energy into it. Or if it's a relationship, again, it wasn't going anywhere. Now, let's look at Judgment. The Sun in the reverse. Yeah, you have a wake-up call, right, about something that you didn't see before. You didn't see this clearly, okay? You didn't realize this situation was a non-starter. But then you realize, right? And then you're determined to do what's right for you. Now, let's look at Justice. The Emperor reversed. Yeah. I think you're going to become very determined to do whatever's right for you. Let's look at... You may even feel a little powerless here initially, Virgo, when you realize, you may feel like the rug's been pulled out from under you, right? Like you were working on something that you thought was growing, and then to just have it come crashing down, you may feel powerless here, okay? Now let's look at the Seven of Cups. Temperance reversed. Yeah, you're confused, right? There is going to be confusion about how to move forward, how to have what it is that's going to make you happy, right? There's some confusion. Now let's look at the Hermit. Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I think when you're focused on what it is you truly want, the decision's very clear to you. With that Two of Pentacles reversed, you know exactly what it is you want, the focus, right? And then you're ready for change. With this Wheel of Fortune, you're ready for this change. Now let's look at this Page of Swords. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You've learned that something you thought you were putting your time and energy to, it's not stable. It wasn't going anywhere, okay? If it's a relationship, this person may have been toying with you, okay? Like just toying, yanking your chain, making you think that it was going to lead to something, but it was never going to lead anywhere. And the same if it was a job. Now, let's look at... But once you recognize that this thing is a non-starter, and once you realize what it is you want, you do want to move on. You do want to fight for what it is you want. Okay. Now, let me get one more on the Page of Swords. The Hierophant reversed. Yeah. See your beliefs, right? You learn something about your beliefs that shock you. It's that your beliefs were wrong, right? And this wasn't actually going to lead to anything, okay? And maybe you stayed there out of a sense of nostalgia with that Six of Cups, right? You were not prepared to move on. There was some sort of strong soul ties there, okay? There's some sort of strong soul tie, and you allowed yourself to be fooled into thinking that that would lead to something, but it was just nostalgia clouding your judgment. Now you're going to move on, okay, and you will find love or a job or something that is mutually successful, but it's going to cause heartbreak, okay, because the people around you, maybe the ones that have been fooling you, right, they're not going to be pleased that you're leaving them, okay. Now let's look at that Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, yeah. One more. Queen of Wands reversed. I think, you know what, when they hear, sorry, I've got this allergic cold from nowhere. Anyway, yeah, this is the role that you've been filling, Virgo. You've been working hard, being loyal, right? And there's an end to it now, and these people feel betrayed, okay? And maybe you feel betrayed as well because you've been working on it. Now, with and then you know, I think when other people hear the truth, there's going to be some jealousy, okay, there's going to be some anger towards you, that you are daring to break away from these people, that you're daring to put yourself first, okay. There's going to be some kind of anger here and meanness, maybe from this group, you know, they do look like mean girls, don't they? Yeah. So that's what I'm getting here, okay? So it looks like you're going to start the year maybe pretty much as you're going now, working on something, and then you're going to realize as the year progresses that, you know, whatever you were working on was just, it wasn't going to go anywhere, and you're going to have that massive awakening about it, and then you're going to be determined to do what it is you want to do. And the key to that is really to focus on what it is you want, okay? And then with that Two of Pentacles reversed, there isn't a decision, like it'll be made when you really focus on what it is you really want, okay. And then even though it means hurting all these other people, you're going to leave them behind and move on, okay. And there is going to be anger and some sort of jealousy towards you, okay, a bunch of meanness. Just expect that. Whatever situation you're leaving, if it's work or a relationship, these people are not going to take it well, okay. That's what I'm getting. So just be prepared for that. That's all you can do. And yeah, I hope you have a very happy 2024. We'll probably see more of these themes come up over the course of next year's readings. But yeah, happy new year, Virgo, and I will see you in the new year. Please do hit like, share and subscribe, and see you in 2024.